Students, in our previous class, we have discussed neat questions about fourth chapter, that is reproductive health. Well, before that, we have completed neat questions about third chapter, that is human reproduction. After that, I have discussed with you eighth chapter, that is nothing but human health and disease. This is a very important chapter as far as your microbiology is concerned, pathology is concerned, bacteriology, virology is concerned, and immunology is concerned. And this chapter also covers few topics like drugs. Fine, drugs refers to medicines here. Drugs, alcohol, smoking. Then we have also discussed about immunology. We have discussed about few diseases. Then we have discussed about cancer and AIDS. So when we talk about this chapter, you all very well know the well-being of physical, mental, and social behavior of a person refers to the condition known as health. Disease is nothing but absence of health. This is what the synopsis I am trying to cover shortly, briefly, a brief synopsis. Absence of health is what is known as disease, or a person who is uncomfortable, fine, clear, is not feeling comfortable. The person is known as sick person or ill person. He is suffering from some disorders, diseases, syndromes, etc. So in this chapter we have discussed about a few common diseases what we usually come across. Among them, few are bacterial, few are viral, very few are fungal, some are helminthic diseases. We have discussed like typhoid. We have discussed. You all very well know Salmonella typhi is a causal organism, fine, transmitted through contaminated food and water from person to person. Prevention is personal hygiene and strong antibiotics like azithromycin, streptomycin, etc. are the treatment. Prevention is to avoid contamination of food and water. Similarly, we have discussed about pneumonia. Fine, it's caused by pneumococcus pneumoniae, streptococcus pneumoniae. It's also caused by few viruses. Fine, common cold viruses, clear, mycoplasma pneumonia also. It is a disorder or a disease of upper reproductive system, or it affects the lungs, where there will be formation of mucus in lungs filled with mucus. It's an airborne disease. The disease that spreads through air is known as airborne disease, through aerosols. Fine, airborne disease. So you should avoid air pollution, and you should avoid direct contact with the infected person as far as preventive measures are concerned. Clear. Again, some strong antibiotics are taken because it's also caused by bacteria like streptococcus pneumoniae and pneumococcus pneumoniae, like streptomycin, azithromycin, fine, erythromycin, clear, are the antibiotics to be taken. Next disease like common cold we have. It is caused by viral disease known as common cold virus, or it's a type of simple coronavirus. It's a type of coronavirus, common cold virus, clear, viral disease. It also spreads through air, aerosols, fine, from infected person to healthy person. Fine, it also have no proper treatment, but these symptoms are like sneezing, uncomfortable, running nose, burning eyes, upper respiratory system is affected. So prevention is better here, or this disease will be there, symptoms will be there for about 2 to 3 days or 4 days. Then if antibiotics are taken, fine, not it is caused by virus, but yes, usually antibiotics are taken or antihistamines are taken here to cure, and later slowly the symptoms will subside, clear. Then after that we have discussed, most probably we have discussed, one is disease ascariasis. It's a helminthic disease, fine, caused by Ascaris lumbricoides. Then it is you all very well know, it is known as roundworm. It is more common in case of children below 11 years because they don't maintain personal hygiene. This disease is transmitted through contaminated soil and contaminated vegetables, fine, some fruits if not properly washed, if uncooked, fine, some of the vegetables and fruits, if they are not properly washed or uncooked, such way it is transmitted, clear. It is usually the infection takes place in the small intestine. There will be they absorb the digested food, so children become weak, fine. So the prevention is to avoid hand to mouth operation, flies and contaminated soil, and avoid playing children outside in the soil, in the mud, so that because these eggs of these worms will enter. In the treatment like albendazole, tinidazole are taken. Similarly, we have one more helminthic disease known as elephantiasis, or it is also known as filariasis. The causal organism you all know. It is known as Ucheraria bancrofti, fine. Ucheraria malawi are the other species, common in as filarial worm, fine. Both these worms are transmitted through the vector, mosquito, fine, vector. Then this also causes the deposition of lymph under the skin, fine, and it helps, it makes the lymph glands to swell, clear. So swelling of lymph glands takes place, swelling of lymph glands takes place, clear. Deposition of lymph below the skin takes place, usually occurs here, lymph glands near the mammary glands or the gonads in case of males. Swelling takes place and the leg of the patient swells so much that it resembles the leg of an elephant, hence the disease is also known as elephantiasis, fine. Prevention, again, avoid mosquitoes or anti mosquito nets has to be used. Then larvicidal fishes are used, like minnows and gambusia, and what is that known as minnows, gambusia, and stickleback. These fishes are used, fine. These larvae are killed, fine. Mosquito repellents are used in terms of liquids, in terms of creams, etc. Piperazine is a treatment, clear. If detected earlier, can be cured. The next disease what we have is common cold over, typhoid, pneumonia, then ascariasis over, filariasis over, ringworm disease, fine. It's a fungal disease rather, caused by Trichophyton rubrum. Trichophyton rubrum, you might have studied in practical also, fine. Trichophyton rubrum, clear. It's a fungal disease. It is also known as ringworm disease because the lesions that are caused on the skin looks like rings are formed here in the chin region, clear. Then on the scalp they are formed, clear. So in the chin region also they are formed, hence it is known as ringworm disease, clear. So why it is named as ringworm? Because the ring like structure lesions are formed in the infected person. Later they find out that it's a fungal disease, it's caused by a fungi, clear. So that fungi is known as Trichophyton rubrum, clear. And antifungal creams, fine, or the treatment. It is also transmitted through barber shop by using common materials, common blades and common scissors. So it is also known as barber's itch. The actual name is dermatophytosis. So after that, one more disease I think we have, like pneumonia, bacterial diseases, typhoid, pneumonia, malaria. Fine. One more protozoan disease known as malaria. Malaria is caused by Plasmodium vivax in case of India, in Asia, Plasmodium falciparum in African, and other species like Plasmodium malaria and Plasmodium malaria and Plasmodium ovule. Here we have Plasmodium vivax. It is transmitted to female Anopheles mosquito, vector-borne disease, clear, but it is caused by a protozoa. Malaria, fine. The symptoms are like severe chill, intermittent fever, and the hemoglobin of the patient is converted to hemozoin, which is known as a toxic protein, clear. Then the prevention is again prevention of the mosquitoes, using mosquito nets, anti-mosquito creams, larvicidal fishes, fine, clear. Then mosquito repellents. Then for malaria we have antibiotics like quinine, chloroquine, fine. These are all the antibiotics that are used in case of malaria. After this disease, what we have, then later we have to discuss about cancer and AIDS. And then after this we have discussed in the chapter how we have discussed about immunology. Immunology is nothing but the study of immune system. Immune system is nothing but the system that is a defense mechanism. It prevents the occurrence of the diseases, fine. Immune itself is referred to strong or strength or immune to that, means you are not susceptible to that, sensitive to the disease. Immune system, such an immune system is found present in lymphatic system or immune system. Lymph glands acts as the organs of immune system. We have primary lymphatic organs like liver, bone marrow, secondary lymphatic organs like thymus gland, in children also like vermiform appendix and other Peyer's patches in intestines, tonsils in children, all they act as like lymphatic glands. So these produces lymphocytes. There are two types of lymphocytes. One is known as B lymphocytes that we obtain from bone marrow, T lymphocytes from thymus gland. All these help in the production of antibodies, or what we usually call immunoglobulins. Immunoglobulins are of five types: ADEGM, ADEGM immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin D, immunoglobulin E, immunoglobulin G, and immunoglobulin M. Fine. Immunoglobulin G, A, D, M, E, or you can remember as A, D, E, G, M in case of alphabetical order. Fine. In case of like how they are in a percentage, like immunoglobulin G, fine, immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin M, immunoglobulin D, and immunoglobulin E. Clear? We have shown the structure of antibody also, antibody also Y-shaped structure, light chains, heavy chains, disulfide bonds, fine, hinge region, then what is that, like variable regions, constant regions, fine, clear. All these we have seen. We have heavy chain, light chain, we have labeled, very important, fine. The questions can be asked on this. So there's a structure of immunoglobulin, different types of immunoglobulin we have seen, and they all are responsible to produce specific antibodies, because we have memory cells, T helper cells, T memory cells, T suppressor cells. In detail we have discussed. There are different types of immunity. One is naturally acquired immunity or innate immunity, which is known as familial immunity, or innate immunity, or it is known as what is that? Familial immunity, innate immunity, fine. Congenital immunity, fine. Inborn immunity, familial immunity. So it is found present in a just born chain, and it is a very broad spectrum, broad immunity, because it has to fight for bacteria, virus, and all those things. It is found present in just born babies. Then later, as the age goes on, acquired immunity is also there, because he acquired by exposure to different types of pathogens, fine, clear, allergens and all those things. So acquired immunity, then natural immunity, artificial immunity, acquired immunity, active immunity, passive immunity differences we have seen. Then after that, allergic reactions also we have sseen. The agents that causes allergy are known as allergens, fine. There are physical allergens, chemical allergens, and biological allergens, fine. Then allergy is nothing but the hyper reaction of the skin. Immunoglobulin E is responsible to overcome allergic reactions. After that, we might have seen like allergy vaccines. Vaccine is again in 1917, Edward Jenner is the founder of vaccine against cowpox. From smallpox, he made a vaccine for cowpox. Clear? So cowpox vaccine was made first. Vacca refers to cow, and after that vaccines are being made. Many types of vaccines are there. Heat killed vaccines, fine. Attenuated vaccines are there against diseases. Vaccines are used in order to prevent the diseases, to prevent the spread, to prevent the occurrence of the diseases. Vaccines are given before the diseases to prevent, whereas antibiotics are given after the diseases, fine, after the prescription, after the diagnosis of the disease. To cure the disease, the chemicals, the drugs that are given are known as antibiotics, whereas the vaccines are also vaccines are given before the disease to prevent the disease. So that process of prevention of the disease by giving vaccine is known as vaccination. It's also referred as immunization, fine. Then later we might have talked about cancer. I hope cancer is a very very dangerous disease. It is caused by physical carcinogens, chemical carcinogens, and biological carcinogens. The agents that causes cancer are called carcinogens, fine. Cancer is obtained from the word canker. It means crab, and here the cells are spread in all the directions like how crab moves, fine. From canker we got cancer, and cancer there are different types of cancer like carcinomas, sarcomas, lymphomas, leukemias. So carcinomas are the major type of cancer. Sarcomas are also. Lymphomas are about the lymph glands, and leukemia is about the blood, fine. White blood cells, WBCs are like leukocytes. So there are different types of cancer, and if cancer is detected in the very early stage, that is what we call a primary stage, it can be cured. Some of the cancers can be cured even by surgery, whereas most of the cancers, if they reach third stage or fourth stage, what is medically termed as a metastasis, it cannot be cured. And what is metastasis? The ability of cancerous cells to spread from their mother tumor to other parts of the body is what is known as metastasis. Metastasis. It is the property of cancer cells to move from their to migrate from their mother tumor to form other tumors in the body. What do you mean by tumor? It's nothing but a mass of undifferentiated cells, non-functional cells. There are two types of tumor. One is known as benign tumor. Other is on malignant tumor. Benign tumor is harmless tumor, it's a non-cancerous tumor, whereas malignant or malignancy refers to cancer. Malignant tumor is of course dangerous. Some of the cancers can be cured by surgery, like brain tumor, or the tumor in mammary glands, or in case of stomach. So this can be cured by, or or the cancer of ovaries and other can be cured by means of surgery, and along with surgery, chemotherapy. So to prevention is avoid carcinogens, because there are three types of carcinogen. One is physical carcinogens like sun rays and other things, X-rays, UV rays. Then chemical carcinogens like mustard gas, some oils, fine, clear, and hazardous chemicals, fine, which causes cancer, which causes mutation in the body, and that leads to cancer. Biological carcinogens, we come across some of the oncoviruses like SV40 virus and some viruses like herpes virus, fine. So these are all the biological carcinogens. Some of the biological carcinogens, we call them as oncogenes. Also, genes are responsible for, sometimes genes are responsible for the mutation. That mutation leads to uncontrolled cell division. All these carcinogens make the formation of the mass of undifferentiated non-functional cells is what is known as tumor. This tumor is a tumor of two types. I told you, benign tumor, non-cancerous, malignant tumor, cancerous tumor. So after that we have studied about AIDS, one more disease known as AIDS. AIDS is a viral disease, you all very well know. HIV is a causal organism, human immunodeficiency virus. Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome is what is abbreviated as AIDS. Fine. It is caused by a virus. It is also transmitted by it is STD. Then it is also transmitted through syringes and infected blood from infected mother to the fetus. Vertical transmission through placenta. Sometimes also through mammary glands also. Then prevention is to avoid multiple partners, and then avoid exchange of drugs and needles, sharing of blades, sharing of scissors and all those things, fine. Through this, all through blood, from infected blood to blood transfusion, through blood transfusion from infected person to normal person. All these we have to avoid. Preventive measures, prophylactic measures. Then treatment, we have AZT, azithromycin, fine, clear, is a treatment, but very rare chances of survival, clear. Then after that we have seen about drugs, fine, some from plant sources, time that
17 minutes.
then about the drugs, fine, clear. Drugs we have seen like quinone, chloroquinone, morphine, we have seen. Then effects of alcohol, we have seen. Structures we have seen in case of drugs, fine, obtained from cannabis sativum, fine. Sedative drugs which induce the sleep, stimulants which makes your nervous system active, clear. Some of the steroidal drugs we have seen that affects these the systems and the organs. Then alcohol is effects of alcohol we have seen. It causes cancer, liver cancer, mouth cancer, throat cancer, blood cancer, etc. And it harms the other organs like liver and lungs. There are a lot of ill effects of alcohol we have seen, fine. And ill effects, all these things we have discussed in case of this 8th chapter, fine. Most probably I have tried to cover the synopsis. After that we will try to, either tomorrow most probably or Monday, we will take up the questions, fine. Keep studying. God bless you. Good luck. Take care.